Now, we will talk about commands. They are actions that you do in Rhino. For example, adding an object, visualizing your model in a different way, analyzing. Anything that you do in your model is probably a command. Here on the top of the screen, you have your menu, and in the menu, you have these different sections where you can have a list of commands. So all the commands in Rhino are listed here. So here is like a library of commands in case you want to learn a command. For example, the loft command. If you click in loft, you can come here to the help panel, and then it will adjust this panel for that selected command. And then here you will have all the information, all the parameters, options, and help how to use that command. You have sometimes a video showing that command being used. So it's very useful for learning how to use new commands to see what you can do in Rhino. So if you need to make a surface, for example, you have different ways, different commands to create a surface. You can check how they are different here in this panel. So it's very useful when you're learning. Other than calling a command from the menu here on the top, there are two other ways to call a command in Rhino. These methods to call a command is up to the user. You can choose the one that you prefer. So I'll show you these two other methods. The second method is using the icons, the buttons. So those buttons are here on the main toolbar and here on the sidebar on the left. You can add more toolbars if you want. In the main toolbar, you also have tabs, like in the menu on the top. So these tabs groups the commands in the same kind of commands, and then when you switch those tabs, all the commands here in the main toolbar and also on the sidebar, they change accordingly. The third method is by typing the name of the command. To use this method, you need to memorize the name of the command. So let's try to call the same command through the three different ways. Let's draw a line. If you come here in the curve menu, click in line, then single line. We can draw a line by using the icon as well. We can come here in the toolbar, curve tools, and single line, which is this icon here. I'm going to draw one line and then use the same command. Now if you just press enter, you will call the last command again. You can see here in the command prompt, where you type the name of the command, that the command has all these options. So this line that we are creating can be a normal line, can be a vertical line, you can make it with 4 points, and you can make it angled. All these options are described here in the help panel. This is why this panel is very important. Let's say that you just created 3 lines, right? And if you come here in this area of the interface, which is called command history, you can see that it's being registered. Everything that you've done to your file, every comment that was called is here. Tony Castro Academy, Yacht Design and 3D Modeling Courses.